Okay, well, another one bites the dust. So that was it on the TikTok run. My TikTok days are over. Yeah, it sucks. I was putting like 6 or 8 hours into that freaking thing, because it was all these constant non-stop. So all the time throughout the day, when I would have like some sort of I don't know, epiphany or whatever, I would post stuff and share affirmations, all sorts of stuff. So I was busy on that all day long, and it kept me with something to do. And then yesterday I go on to go and look because I had posted a bunch of stuff because I had done the next episode, and it was gone, my whole account. They just all that was a message. It wouldn't go anything past your account's gone. You're not allowed here. You're banned. Goodbye. Oh my gosh. It is just so wacky too, because I would see people talking about things. Like, I liked going on there, just like I liked going on Twitter. It kept me kind of like I could see what was going on out in the world. And, now I'm back to, because I'm not watching any of the different people, just because, like, I know stuff's going on, but they all get so hung up on every little detail. And then they, focus on dates and times and this and that, and it just starts getting you emotionally charged. Like, the dates come and go, and it just starts feeling like, oh my God, this is just never ending. um, so, and now that whole thing is gone. And it's so funny because yesterday when I was talking about the emotions and stuff, and keeping your emotions in check, and then last night it was like, okay, we're gonna put you to a test with those words, and you're talking about it. Another weird thing too was like 2 days ago. I think it was like 2 days ago. It was real recent because I had just seen it, and somebody was talking about the changes that are coming, and they talked about a lot of the changes that I talked about, but they said, you guys who are on here, you better get off of here because this is going to go down. TikTok's going down. And, so then I was like, okay, well, it probably is. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know what all things are going to be revamped under censorship and which things are just going to be gone. And yeah, since that one has ties to China, but I thought it was an American thing, had bought it now. But there's such a radical amount of censorship, but there is on all these platforms. Like on here, I got to be extra careful now. I've got to really talk in code. So, I'm going to be talking, like, being very, very careful over what I say, because the stuff I said on TikTok that I got taken down for yesterday was just the same stuff I was saying yesterday morning about the aliens and energy and the different dimensions and stuff like that. It's like, why do they want that taken down? Why don't they just think I sound like a crazy person talking to people? I think they don't want information out there because they don't want information to trigger a memory. Like I said, turn on that inner knowing, that inner memory. And those of us who are being sparked awake, when we're sharing information, it is triggering other people to remember certain things. So it just makes no sense. One of my videos that constantly, I tried to post a couple of them more than once, because when it very first started getting the community guidelines, what have I been on there, 3 or 4 months? Like, in the time that I've been doing this YouTube, I've lost 3 channels: Twitter, Nextdoor, and TikTok, or social media platforms, whatever. All of them taken down for speaking against the narrative, especially on Nextdoor. Arguing with the wrong person about that, got me taken down. And all I was saying was, do some research, quit bullying people that disagree with you, quit acting like we are diseased. And yeah, that got me taken down. Oh, I was so attacked. I know I talked about that a lot. Like, that was mental. That's where really, like, the next doors really made me see, like, what this community is. And when I moved here, it was definitely divinely guided. I didn't even know where I was going. I just knew the area that I wanted to be was closer by my daughter and out by the ocean, and to get as close to her as I could for what I could afford. And it just so happened, it was rural right outside of her town. And, but I haven't lived in a rural community since, I think it was like 21. I moved to Colorado for a few months, and it drove me crazy. I was like, what the hell? What are these, like, all these people, like the rejects that can't handle living in the real world? That's how I used to look at it. Now, those people are, and still those people. But I just see the real world differently. But it's still the same kind of, but these people didn't leave for the same reason I'm leaving, so we're just not in alignment. And they see things, like, there's so much about control. And even to my kids, when I said, it's like, well, you shouldn't be so radical, you wouldn't lose your account. I raised them. I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know. But on some of the things I got taken down, so or the guidelines were, because last week I got a notification. You've had a lot of guideline restrictions. You better watch it, sister. It's like, okay. One of them was a video of the stars, showing them with a telescope, and when you see them up close in a telescope, you can tell it's like plasma and movement and color. It's freaking cool as looking shit. They took that one down, and then they said it could have no sound, and it was just me talking for a second, I think. And then they said that was copywritten. So my voice, I guess, is copywritten to them. Like, they can just say whatever they want. It doesn't have to have any substance or any real fact or whatever. And then they took that one down twice. The one where it showed supposedly the three mad, go backward, ugly, do the opposite, that thing. It was supposedly that going down, and it was insane. I mean, it just showed the water just bust through and just go pouring into the town. But then I started seeing other people recently sharing that footage, saying that it was just now happening. But I saw that a while ago, and it is the thing. But when I posted that, they took that down immediately. They took it down immediately. Then somebody said, well, just don't talk or don't have the words. So I did it with just music, took it down, and then did it another thing, and they suspended me. And that was just footage of a flood. And then small mustache man, he was mentioned in one of mine. And you can't say the F word and not that F word, and you can't say the N word and not that N word, but it goes with small mustache man. All of those words, those will get you removed if you say anything about them. So if you're trying to say anything out, and I've seen so many people talking about so many things that I would have thought that they would get taken down for, but no, they go right after, stuff where you're talking about, I don't even know, I can't say with everybody else, because I have seen so many different ones, but they could have all got taken down yesterday too, one's telling about history, aliens, like, I don't know, is it just me? I just don't get it. Again, when it started back on Twitter, and it was so crazy because it wasn't even hardly ever on Twitter, and then I will go on sometimes, because I've talked about this, where I feel like I have this soul connection with this person, and this universe keeps telling me and showing me and bringing stuff about this person to me. So I'm just like, okay, I'm listening. But I thought I needed to talk to this person, so I went on Twitter. I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll talk to him this way. I'll go on Twitter, I'll talk to him. And that didn't work. But I was on there when everything went down, and I talked about this so many times, but that is when I started seeing the truth about who was running the show and what was going on. And, it just took me knowing that they were lying about these. I mean, it was so clear. And, as soon as you see through their lies, then you start questioning reality. Like, why are they lying about this? Why are they saying this? This isn't true. This isn't true. And, but as soon as you know the stuff they're saying isn't true, that's when you know. Like, what's up? Something's up. And even when you know that they are lying sacks of shit, you just don't know to the extent until you see the truth. Once you see the truth, it's just like, then it all starts falling into place about consciousness and about, the different realms and about energy and, the actual trap that they have got consciousness trapped in, using that energy, like I've talked about so many times, free energy. Just a minute, I'll start back. I've got nothing else to do. I'll just do this all day long. I'll post hundreds more videos a day. I don't know. In this one, I tried to go into talk deeper. On that one was always really quick. In this, I tried to go in and talk about things deeper, And one thing is like, I know, for me, when I started waking up, you start going out and looking, like, for somebody, like, is someone else going through this? Like, what the hell? Why is the world, everything seems weird. Like, what the hell's going on? And you start looking, and there's going to be a lot of people very soon that are going to be looking, and a lot of people, who follow me, then you guys already know what's up. You already know what's coming. And, it's going to be a part of, for all of us to be helping people, because there's going to be a lot of people soon. And even if it's not on my channel, if it's on other channels you follow or whatever, there's going to be a lot of people looking for answers. And you guys are going to be the ones in the comments talking to them and giving them hope and trying to help them. Like, you guys all have such an important role of what is to come. And everybody's going to be seeing their role very soon. Remind us, just like they tell me what to do, and then when things go the other way, it's just, but I gotta trust. But I want to talk about this more in just a minute. I'll be back. People are walking through, so I'll be back in a sec.